Hello, it's Michael Lee with The Road to My Ride. We are here again with McKenna Haase. About 1 year since we last spoke. We're here at the Knoxville Nationals in Knoxville, Iowa. And McKenna, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I know a lot's happened with you in the past year. I guess one of the biggest things, you went from a 305 to full-time 360. How has that been going for you so far this year?
Pretty good. It's been a challenge. I mean, we had a new crew this year and new chassis and engines, and so it just took some time to get everything to click. And even though it's August, we've only raced like 14 times, and so I think we're finally starting to. We made a ton of improvement. I think where we need to be. It just takes time.
Absolutely. So did you hang on to your 305, or have you sold it to a worthy successor?
Yeah, I sold my 305 to Chris Horton, who races here at Knoxville.
Okay. I know last year when we talked, you had a couple of development drivers you were working with. How is that program going now?
It's going great. There's still about 5 kids on the team.
5, okay.
Gage still races for my 55 car.
Okay.
And he's had kind of a tough season after he had a bad crash at Nationals last year, where he broke both of his legs. And
wow.
It's just taken him a while to get kind of back in his groove, and so we're still working with him on getting him back to where he was, and so hopefully he can have a good Nationals this year.
Well, I guess you kind of feel what it's like to be a team owner when your driver's hurt, especially when it's a kid, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Also, I wanted to find out from you, I know you went down to the NASCAR Drive for Diversity Combine. Was it last October?
Yes.
It was delayed a bit by hurricane. Was it Matthew or something like that? Yeah. So tell me a little bit about that experience and what that was like.
It was awesome. Very intense for sure. The combine's pretty stressful, but a lot of fun also. So we did half a day of media testing, half a day of physical fitness, and then a whole day of driving. And so that was really my first time on asphalt.
Right.
I did good, and I've been working with the team ever since on getting ready for this year's combine. So we'll definitely have a lot more time to prepare, because last year it wasn't until after Nationals that we really started getting ready for it.
So it was a crunch.
It was a huge crunch, yeah. So this time we've actually had a year to kind of get more in the groove of things over there. So
is that how that works? Like they invite you back for the next year, or in terms of once you're selected, is that how it works?
They don't bring everybody back every year. Basically, just if you
meet the criteria they're looking for.
Yeah, and have shown improvement over the years.
Okay.
You might get to come back.
And you're coming back, so very good.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the biggest difference between the dirt track driving you've always done versus asphalt pavement driving?
The throttle, basically, I would say, I guess, is probably the biggest difference, or at least it was for me, just because here at Knoxville we don't really lift, or at least the goal is to not lift in my sprint car, but on asphalt, like, you have to lift for the cars to turn. So that's, I guess, probably the biggest difference.
Okay. What would you say are the biggest, handling differences between the 305 and the 360 that you're driving now?
Well, once you get used to the 360, I mean, a lot of it is the same. It's just
like dealing with more horsepower? Or,
the biggest difference has actually been like the way I use the track, I guess. So like in the 305, I really, really tried to, since there wasn't as much horsepower, I really tried to gain a lot of speed using the track surface. I tried to, like my 360, when you're going to run the bottom, you don't have to, like, you can enter lower because you're carrying more speed. Whereas with the 305, like, I tried to, kind of dive in to get that speed to get it to the bottom, and 360, like, that doesn't really work. And so, and then you can run the top a lot more in the 360 and actually carry speed up there and stuff. So that's quite a bit different. But, I mean, overall, it's just more to handle. You just kind of have to tame the beast. So.
Yeah. What, I guess you had a fast time just in the last couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, last weekend I set Quicktime for the first time.
Quicktime,
here at Knoxville, so that was really cool for me.
Absolutely.
And so we'll see if we can do it again tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Quicktime would be great, but really we just want, a good solid time. And
sure.
Yeah, that'll be key.
And I guess there's around 40, 45 cars tonight.
Yeah,
that'll be
somewhere in there.
somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And finally, I wanted to ask you. I know. I guess is it finance that you're majoring in college?
Yes.
Yeah. And I know Warren Buffett's kind of a role model of yours, so to speak. How has that interest in finance helped you with your business of racing?
Actually, probably not as much as what people think, I guess.
Really? Okay.
In terms of the finance itself, because like at school, we analyze and value like corporations and stuff like that, and
Right.
so public firms, and so unfortunately, like not a lot of that's applicable. Like you can't find the intrinsic value of a like race team.
Well,
like
true.
That. But
True.
In terms of business, that applies a lot. Like I've been able to use, like I've always had like a business mindset, and
Right,
so I've been able to use that a lot. And just I have like a chart for everything. I love charts and numbers and stuff like that. So I'm
for
constantly analyzing.
Organization and knowing accounting, your spreadsheets and all of that.
Well, I mean, I have a limited budget for this racing team. And so, like,
sure.
That's all it is. Like once it's gone, it's gone. And so I pay really, really close attention to like my averages throughout the season, and use that to kind of project like the budget for the rest of the season as we go.
Sure. Have any thoughts to eventually moving up to 410s or?
Yeah, actually I have lately. Like really once we moved up to 360s, I didn't really think about it a whole lot just because the 360 itself was big enough on our plate. But now that we've kind of started getting going in the 360 and getting rolling, like not planning on moving up to 410s soon, but I have started to think about it, and just thinking about the things that I had to change with my driving from 305 to 360. I've already begun to think about what that might look like for 410 someday, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, and I guess with the addition of NASCAR possibilities, you have several things, directions possible in the future.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So.
All righty, well, McKenna, thank you so much as always. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.